What's your problem, bro? We're trying to have a good time. Nope. Who the hell are you? What the hell? Come on! We got to go to the circus!
What is going on, guys and gals, and welcome to Good Real Hunting. We're here for the good real, so you don't have to. It's your boy Brad. Brett Man's right over there. Special guest Destiny here with us tonight, right underneath us.
Would
here.
you get off our channel already? How many times have you always been on our channel? It's like you're one of us or something.
Well, like
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you what's going on, man. It's finally time to make our final predictions for Scream 6, man. The movie comes out 1 week from today. Hard to believe, I know. It's been a long time coming, and we're excited to talk about it. We did this last year with Scream 5, and some of us, aka me, got all my predictions right, and the other two did not. So, no, I was way off, man. I listened to that again not too long ago. It was really bad, but I'm excited to do it again.
Oh my gosh, I had to rewatch it, and I was just so bland. Like, I'm like, oh my god, was that actually me a year ago? Did I suck that bad? While you two are just freaking awesome. So like, I was just like, holy hell. And plus, Brad, we kind of fucked up though. We lost the prediction challenge from last year, and we have completely failed to bake Destiny some lemon squares.
Oh shit, man! You know what though? But
lemon squares?
Yeah, well, we promised the winner, like the losers, have to bake some lemon squares for the winner, and we forgot.
Well, to be honest, though, like without Deputy Hicks around, it's hard to do the lemon square thing. It's just not. It's not.
Yeah, because she died with the recipe. Oh, wait,
true.
Too soon?
No, not at all.
All right, so before we get started and all that, first off, just want to say hello to the chat and to let everybody know in the chat. And Chris already brought it up already. Please, 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 no spoilers in the chat. This is your only warning. Yes, Chris is one of my wrenchmen. The other wrenchman is with us currently, and I told her to get off the chat, so she's not avoiding you. Again, we just want to play safe with everything. So please, no spoilers. I would be watching the chat as well. I know our community is excellent, so I'm not that concerned. But if you do, we're freaking putting the boots to you, and we're putting the boots to you hard. So, Chris, first off, welcome, my friend. We got Lamontre. What's going on? Good Real Hunting. Not sure who those asshats are. Adrian James. Adrian, you know you're doing. We got Gory Tiger. What's going on? Mark Jones, all the way on the other side of the world. What's going on, Mark Jones? My friend. We got Russell. What's going on, Russell? Let's see here. Anybody else? Of course, we got Ashton in the house. What's going on, Ashton? Gavin. What's going on there, Gavin? Did I say hi? Yeah, I said hi to Gory Tiger. Did I? Just in case. Hello again, Gory Tiger. What's going on? Sorry, I just don't like leaving people out. So, yeah, exactly. If anyone spoils it, we're going to have issues. But again, our community is so damn awesome. Yeah, yeah, you don't have to worry about me. She will fucking kill you. I promise you that.
Upset. I was like, I've been thinking about that since since stuff got leaked. I was like, I swear, if I see a spoiler, I'm going to jump off a bridge.
We can't get this close, man. We can't get this close.
Hopefully it's a small bridge. Like, hopefully it's a small bridge, but no, it's gonna be the Golden Gate Bridge or something.
Exactly.
But so all right, so that is the chat, everybody. We went over please no spoilers. We would greatly appreciate that. And before there we go, Brooke. What's going on there, Brooke? How are you doing?
Hi, Brett.
Bon appetit.
Oh, and Miss Erica Lauren, what's going on?
Welcome.
So great to have you all here. So before we get freaking to it, of course, we got to thank our lovely Patreons here. These are real hunters. They are the official backbone of this channel. They make the channel run, man. You know, if we tell them to dress up as Ghostface and make inappropriate calls, they will do that for us. That's how loyal they are. So if you want to dress up as Ghostface and make weird phone calls, be sure to join our Patreon. The Patreon link is in the description down below. Click on it, select a tier. Any tier will be just fine. So you all could be a real hunter today. And also, YouTube memberships are available now as low as 99 cents. If you join the 99-cent tier, you could get to have awesome emojis at your disposal. And the longer you're on the channel, the more cooler badges you get as you progress being a real hunter. So the link is somewhere for the YouTube membership. So you all could also be a real hunter today.
Yes, absolutely, man. Excited to have you. And of course, if you guys can't be on Patreon or membership, that's okay. We appreciate you being here, liking this video, subscribing, and sharing it. That helps us out tremendously. And sneezing too. That's always good as well.
I coughed.
Yeah, so and also before we really dive into things, oh man, Brandon Timmons, baby, what's going on there, man? Oh, okay, sorry, I just got a notification on my phone, and I'm sorry I could not put you on the Patreon card right now, but I promise for the next one we will. Maddie Baker has just joined a $15 pledge, so thank you, Maddie Baker, for being a real hunter of ours.
All right, welcome to the party. Awesome.
Yeah, so we gotta have Destiny more on often so more people could be Patreons. She's our absolutely So and Tommy Knocker, that horror guy, what's going on? Hot Ones has Jenna Ortega on it today. She killed it. Hell yeah. And and Cecil Horn, what's going on? How are you doing? So again, let us know some of your Scream 6 predictions if you're watching after the fact in the comment section down below. Again, please do not spoil the movie in the chat. If you do, going to have to put the boots to you, and I'm going to send this chick down here on you. And it's not going to be fun. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get started with this. So I'm going to go ahead, let's start with the fact of just open thoughts about Scream 6. Anything just fast, the first thing that hits your mind when I mentioned Scream 6. So Destiny, ladies first, go ahead.
I'm excited. That's really the first thing that comes to mind. I haven't watched the trailer in a while, and I didn't watch any of the TV spots that were released. I'm just trying to pretend like it's not about to happen. So it comes here faster. And last year I kind of went into with some ideas that ended up being right. So this, I really don't have a whole lot of ideas. That's not a dig, but this time I don't really have a whole lot of ideas. So I'm just excited. I feel like it's going to feel different, and I feel like it's not going to feel like a normal Scream movie, and I'm really excited to see that. So just excited. That's really it.
Well, I'm glad you're excited, and the only thing you just forgot to mention is your shovel for that dig, because I'm telling you, me and Brad are coming for you on this stream for these predictions. We freaking Sherlock Holmes. We are going to take back our title this year. I don't care if it's me or Brad. We're taking away the title from you because this has to end.
Yes. We got to do better this year, Birdie, man. I think the two of us, we put our heads together, we get this shit taken care of, man. It's going to be fine.
I don't know. I still just look. Maybe y'all will win, but I freaking predicted a decent amount of Scream 5 and Scream 6 before we had really anything. So even if I lose, I still kind of.
Unfortunately, it's true. I could verify again by watching the video from last year. I was like, fuck, she was spot on with most of everything. So hopefully, again, we could try to beat you this year. We'll do our best, but more importantly, we're just going to have fun with everything. So, Brad, when I mentioned to you Scream 6, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Well, I think first off, man, they've been killing the marketing. I think they're doing exactly what a Scream film needs to do, and it's just really ramp it up when it comes to people's speculation, make people wonder what to expect before going into it, and they're doing a really good job with that. The trailer, they kicked ass with it. All the other the New York style marketing that we've seen, it parallels Jason Goes to Hell or to Manhattan, not Jason Goes to Hell. I mean, it's right up there with that. It's really effective. It's really good. It's got my interest in a franchise that I really didn't have many expectations for after the fifth one, because I know they kind of greenlit this one pretty fast. They said, hey, we're gonna do another one in a year, and Nev Campbell's not gonna be there. I was like, oh well, this is kind of starting to. But then once they started coming up with stuff, man, I'm like, this actually looks really good, intriguing, and I'm excited to see what they end up doing.
Hell yeah. And speaking of the marketing, I tried to just put it in the chat there, but unfortunately the link is too long. There is a link out there where Ghostface can call you. I made the call. I'm pretty sure Destiny made the call. Brad, have you made the call?
No, I haven't made that call yet, man. Not until they can call me collect am I going to accept a call from Ghostface.
It would be like Ghostface. Like, what's your favorite scooter movie? Oh, by the way, I'm here also to talk about your car's extended warranty.
It was pretty cool because I did it on my phone, and then I had my little brother. I was like, you want to see something cool? And so I did it on his phone, and he got a completely different message than I did, because I just thought it would just be one for everyone. His was so much longer than mine. Mine was just like, I'm visiting friends in New York, but like whatever. Ryder's was so long. I took a video of it, and I was like, it's still going. Mine was not that cool, but it was.
Our names suck.
So fucking cool though.
That's what it has to be. Our names just suck because you have to type in your name and then type in your number. And then I guess it goes based upon your name. So I guess our names just suck.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, what did you do? Did you just put Brett or Bird or Birdie?
I should put Birdie, dadgummit. I was the idiot. I was the professional one. Be like, oh, I got to put for my first name is William. Yeah, congratulations, guys. My first name is William. It's not Brett. So you officially know my first name. So I'm screwed. Yeah, but I'll touch upon the marketing here in a little bit. I see more people freaking in. We got 15 people in the chat right now. You guys are awesome. We got Mel from My Killer Podcast. What's going on there, Killer? And we got a Thomas. What's going on? No, you're not late. Just in time. We haven't done any predictions yet. We're just talking about our thirst thoughts about Scream. Bert without a shirt. Well, if you're a Patreon, you get to see that exclusive Patreon stream of Bert without a shirt. And then, of course, yeah, we got Mia. What's going on? What's up, bitches? No, that wasn't that. Mia, of course, that is a friendly bird. It's a friendly bird, not a fuck you bird.
No, he's been saving up for that one for a long time, dude. He's been really frustrated.
No, this is a friendly bird. This is an aggressive bird.
Well, either way, he just threw you a bad one.
Yeah. Okay, shut up, Brad. All right. So my first thoughts about Scream 6. Brad pretty much hit the main. Sorry, what's up, bitches? All right, let me get it. Yeah. The first thought about Scream 6 is the fact that I'm super excited. I was super excited right after I got out the theater of Scream 5. I'm like, oh, they're going to do another movie. How are they going to tackle this? And they just deliver it right off the gate, saying, hey, by the way, we're making a Scream 6 after the weekend box office success. And then, like, okay, great. How are they going to top this one? Like, because they're going to have to do a whole lot to top Scream 5. And then they announced the New York setting. I'm like, holy shit. This made my Jason Takes Manhattan heart so happy, just because I bet you they have a lot bigger budget than Jason Takes Manhattan does. So just to see what they do with the New York setting, I'm super thrilled about more than anything. And then, of course, Nev Campbell not being in this movie, it's going to be weird, but I'll be honest with you, I'm actually more excited for this movie with Nev not being in it, because with what happened with Scream 5, I think her story is done, because I think if we bring her back again, the chances of her dying go way up, in my opinion. And she just does not need to be touched in that form. She did her job with passing the torch to Sam. So I'm okay with her not being in the movie. I'm excited for who we're going to get in this movie with the cast and the characters. So I'm super excited on that. And then lastly, Brad was spot on. The marketing has been spectacular with the phone calls, with the what they kind of show with the trailers and all that. It's not too bad with everything, but just enough where it kind of gets your brain going. Oh, most importantly of all, my girl Kirby comes back to the big screen. Oh, as I almost knocked over my whole set right there.
It would be the first time, but
No, it will not.
just a little fun fact here for you. I know you just mentioned this about Jason Takes Manhattan and this budget. Looking at inflation here, 1989 had a $5 million budget for Jason Takes Manhattan. That's equivalent today to $12 million. And the budget for Scream is, I think it's about 30 million, 35 million, or 40 million.
35.
Yeah. 35, 40, somewhere. So yes, substantially larger budget. And it just from the trailer, there's more time in the trailer in New York in this movie than there was in Manhattan. So I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with that aspect of it. That's something that's really got me excited.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And guys in the chat, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, if you have any bold predictions, when you type in the comments, highlight, capitalize everything of bold, so I know it's a bold statement, and give us your biggest bold predictions for Scream 6, and we would be happy to read them aloud as we're going through our predictions through the night. So with that in mind, are you all ready to make some predictions?
Dude, I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Alrighty, so this is it. All the preparation to take Destiny down starts now. So let's go ahead and just go with one of the cool ones. Opening kill. So who do you think the opening kill this movie? We'll do it how we did last year. Destiny, you will go first. As ladies first. Brad goes second, and I will go last.
I really think it's going to be Samara Weaving.
All right. Samara Weaving. This fancy chart right here, and so as I could keep up with everything. And you know what? I might post it on our socials tomorrow. So if y'all want to fill out the same predictions as we do, go right ahead as well. So Destiny is going to go with Samara's as the opening kill. So Brad, what about you?
I second that. As soon as they announced her as the movie, my suspicion was there, and then obviously we didn't really see her in the trailer, so that tells me that her character is not going to be a big character for such a big actress, and I think that's going to be just really just sticking to that formula of Scream is putting somebody big in at the beginning and killing them off, and she's just a beloved actress at this point, so it's going to be effective, and I really think that's going to be the case.
See, this is tough because what Scream likes to do is turn the obvious and do a complete 180 with it, kind of like how they did with the opening of last year's Scream with Jenna Ortega. So and plus, I feel like with a talent like Samara Weaving, I feel like they want to try. I would say at least give her something little to do versus just being an opening kill. I think that's just too obvious. So I'm going to go a little bold here. I'm going to say there's going to be no opening kill for the second straight movie in a row.
Ooh, interesting.
I kind of thought about that. I was like, what if we don't do what if there's no kill and it just opens up just normal, how some movies just start out just normal. It's what if we just pick up with one of the characters that we've already seen before or something. But I don't know.
It could be a dream sequence or something.
Oh, I hope not. Maybe
that's what I was thinking. It could be one of Sam's dreams, at the beginning, and then you could still do the old classic Ghostface Screen Slash. If then you do your title card 6, and then you could have Sam wake up from a nightmare or something.
I would be turned off a little bit. I don't want to. I don't really want. I don't like dream sequences, really.
But what about? I still know what you did last summer. It opened with a dream sequence.
All right, man, dude. We're but it's true. But it's we're talking Scream here, man. You come in this movie and you come up with something crazy like that. You're breaking the mold, which is fine. I'm good with breaking molds, but I just feel I don't know, man. You almost have to have an opening kill in a Scream movie. Otherwise, it's just not going to feel the same, But it would be interesting.
An opening attack. Because like you said, Jenna Ortega doesn't die in fight, but she still gets attacked. So it still feels the same. And I think after they switched it up with the 5th one, I would think they would kind of want to return back to basics. Because you want to do something different, but you don't want to just be well, since the original did this, let's do something completely different. And then just keep making your whole movie the opposite to throw us off. So I think it would just be cool to have a back to basics sort of opening kill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I feel like I'm going to be wrong about it, but if I'm going to win this, I'm going to have to be bold. So that's why I'm thinking, what a bold thing for Scream to do if they go back to back with the no kill opening sequence. And plus, I'm kind of with Mia here. I saw her comment here. It would be a shame to waste her talent with a 5-minute opening scene. See, I absolutely agree with that. Plus, they wanted her to be on Scream 5. So I feel like since they got her now, they're not going to waste an opportunity with her.
It would be, man. But that's what they do, man. They get these talented actors and actresses, and they slice them, and they dice them, and they put their liver in the mailbox.
Exactly.
What movie have you been watching?
And also, we saw those pictures of her we saw on set. She was wearing that neon outfit. We saw her in the trailer in that neon outfit.
Ooh.
And that's it.
Unless
I thought maybe they would do like a fake out, which would be kind of dumb though, because like why would they attack their own Ghostface if like what if she was like the opening attack, but then at the end she's one of the Ghostface? I was like, I don't know. It would be different. It'd probably be kind of dumb unless they were able to like really play it off. But I really don't think she's going to be in the movie that long.
Mm-hmm. I hope she is in the movie that long, but you know what? We'll find out in a week's time. I think this is a new person here, so I want to give them a shout out real quick. Phil D, what's going on? Saying Jason Takes Manhattan was the first movie I've seen in theaters that I can remember. I think I was 12 or 13. Hell yeah, Phil D, that's a great first movie to experience in the theater, or first horror movie to experience. Because unfortunately, Brad dragged me to Brad freaking dragged me into what was it, Brad? Paranormal Activity 4 as my first horror movie at the theater.
Yeah, but living in the city ain't no big deal. The crack don't get you, then the hookers will.
Oh my god, Brad! I told you never to sing that song.
I didn't sing it.
Well, you okay? Anyway, so we're going to move on here. Banner, what's going on? Saying also, please let the Flash kid from the MCU Spider-Man get gutted. Yes, because he's in this movie as well. So I got my thoughts about him.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Okay, I think we are good at the moment right now. Again, guys, if you want, be sure to highlight, to type in bold in capital letters if you want to get your bold predictions like on here and for me to read them. Just want to make sure you all know that. So, okay, we got opening kill. Let's see here. Oh, we talked about I've mentioned the New York setting and how I was excited about that. So I thought of a question of, do you think they're going to like really like get into the New York setting, like a scene at like the Empire State Building or the Twin Towers or anything like that? So do you think they're going to use that? And if so, what settings do you think they'll use?
I'm going to say they probably won't use the Twin Towers.
It's a good call on your part.
For one,
okay, yeah, that was me probably getting a little aggressive to the whole right there. I was just trying to get my point across.
Well, like so far, like what we saw, like the little like the gas station, like yeah, that's not just like obviously exclusive to New York. There's like gas stations everywhere. But I don't know, like as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, yes, like this just feels like, I hope it's like not, I don't want it to be like super clean New York, like I want it to look realistic because New York's pretty gross and I want it to look pretty gross. I want to see it look kind of dingy, nasty and stuff. So like when it comes to like actual New York settings, I don't think they're going to do anything crazy. Like I don't think we'll see like the Statue of Liberty, but who knows, maybe. I feel like that would just feel so weird in this movie because like we're in New York, but the focus is not New York. Like it's still a Scream movie. So I kind of don't want them to linger on really anything that's like not just what we would just normally see. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So like, oh, sorry, pretty much like in a nutshell. Hey, I'm in a nutshell. Are you saying yes, that you think there will be one?
I think they'll utilize like the alleyways and like the streets and then like the gas station and like like stuff like that. But I don't think they're going to do like touristy New York stuff. I guess I think it would just feel like all the buildings and stuff and be like dark and but I don't think it'll be like gimmicky, I guess.
Okay, I'll put you down as a yes and put it in streets and alleys. I will count that with this scenario. Brad, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely going to feel New York in this. I mean, that's everything that they're building up for. They're setting this atmosphere up. That's a big part of this movie. I think it's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be. I honestly, I don't get the vibe that it's going to be super gimmicky. Like you said, everything we've seen so far has been like a lived-in version of New York with the gas stations and stuff like that, and just little things like that, the subways and stuff. A lot of stuff that you can film anywhere and act like it's New York. You're going to see that, kind of like you did with Jason Goes to Hell, except it's going to be. Jason's not going to hell anymore. He's not doing that, but he's going to Manhattan.
Right. What is it with you? Because like when I was watching the last video this morning, like you even mentioned a freaking Michael Goes to Hell. So what the hell? What's your obsession lately with Jason Goes to Hell?
They're all going to go to hell if Duke Carrington can do anything about it. Carrington Duke, whatever his name is.
That'll be the next one. Scream 7. Ghostface Goes to Hell.
Well, he's going to hell this time because he's going to New York. But we're gonna feel it. I think it's gonna be. They're gonna do a good sense of using that atmosphere, and it's gonna be Halloween time. I think so. That's gonna be really cool too, to kind of see New York at Halloween time. A lot of people in different costumes and things like that, like we saw in that subway scene. So, really excited about it. I think we'll get an appearance from the Statue of Liberty. I think we'll at least get one good appearance of the statue.
Shot?
It could be a panning shot, or maybe early in the movie when they're hanging out. I don't know what they're doing there. To be honest, I maybe they're going to see Gail. I don't really, because she lives up there now from the last movie. So I don't know, but I think maybe at some point we'll see the Statue of Liberty, either like a panning shot, or maybe they actually go, out there, or they're riding a boat out there near it before shit hits the fan. I don't know, but I think we'll see it at some point.
Okay, you scared me there for a minute because I could have swore my headphones just said you say like panty or something. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about with panties?
I didn't really say anything in that regard. I
know it could be like my headset or so. I was writing something down and I was like, wait, did I just hear what I thought? But anyways, pretty much quickly, I'll say yes, I think they are going to use something with the Statue of Liberty. And I'm predicting that Chad, Mason Gooding's character, is just going to be like, it's just like a small Joker something of like Chad just like referencing the Statue of Liberty or something like that. And that's all I got for that. So I agree with you. I don't think they're going to like make it like too gimmicky with the New York setting. I think they're pretty much going to get straight down to business with this movie.
Do you think we'll get a scene of them rowing in past the Statue of Liberty in the fog? Like on a rowboat?
Yes, exactly.
That would be awesome.
Never been done before, so
it's very original.
Super original.
Chris says, real question is, will we see Ghostface killing New York City hookers? This Ghostface is clearly killing anyone who gets in his way. Example, the what scene? Oh, bodega scene, yes. You know what? You might never know, Chris. Ghostface might get tired after a nice killing, get a booty call, and then you might never know. So,
it's going to be interesting. Just to see how he interacts with, because it is quite different than Jason, because Ghostface is, he's still human. He's got a mind. He can go out there and he could be incognito, and we saw that in the train early. So I think it's going to be cool to see how he interacts with the people.
Oh, hell. Yeah, sorry, Gavin. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Destiny.
Maybe won't target sex workers specifically, but anyone that's just on the street that's in the way. But I don't, because I remember talking to Unfair Freaks, I said, I think more people are going to die outside of like our main characters or like our cast, and it's just going to be random people. But then when it's something like the gas station, like Chris said, like those people were in the way, like trying to stop him. I don't think he'll be like walking by people and just like, so I think it'll definitely just more targeted, but not like just our main people, which is cool because we haven't really seen that too much either. Like usually the people that die are a part of the story. So I think it's kind of cool just to see like random civilians kind of die in the movie.
Yeah, and speaking of the random civilians dying in the movie, I had to write this prediction down. I saw it in the comment from Mud Nelson. So, Gavin, you get full credit for this. Do you think, since it's going to be taking place on Halloween, we'll see Ghostface kill off a random dressed as another horror villain icon? So, like from the trailer we saw a pinhead. So, do you think Ghostface will kill like someone dressed up as a horror icon? Yes or no?
I mean, no.
I think we'll see some of that in that one scene, but I don't think he's going to kill any of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, unless they like were trying to like stop them from like getting close to our main cast. I don't think it'll just kill off someone random. Either that would be like crazy to see, but also to be like, we're doing this for you. So I don't know. Probably not.
I bet Brad would be happy if they freaking at least killed the one with like Chick Lick Jason on the train, right? Right, Brad?
Gosh, dude, if they put Jason 8 in there,
they did in the trailer, though.
Like, was it Jason 8? Jason?
Yeah, like it was like Jason without the mask and everything.
I missed that, man. He needs to kill his ass and send him back in the sewers where he belongs. I got a side question here, Birdie. I know you got your chart.
This is real quickly, I got no on for Gavin's question. I'm also going to go no as well. So, okay, Brad, your question.
It's actually, I was just thinking this, and then Special Agent Danner Bobanner popped it up here too. So let's give him the credit for it. Can you throw someone onto the top of the Chrysler building and impel them? My question wasn't as specific as this. So this would be fantastic. Are we going to see Ghostface chuck somebody off a skyscraper to kill him, though? That's my question, because I think that's a golden opportunity for a good kill. And yeah, that's my question.
I definitely feel like, because again, in the trailer, we did see them like climbing over. And so I do think they're going to like utilize the height of the villain, because like that just adds suspense and that's scary. So I think someone's going to go flying off at some point.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, got you all down for a yes.
And I think it's either it could be Gale, it could be Samara Weaving. I don't know. It might be somebody big. It's a cool kill. It's one of the cooler kills they would have in the franchise if they do so.
Oh yeah. It definitely like raised the stakes more than CC stuff in Scream 2 with that Chuck.
Oh, yeah.
So I hate to be the Debbie Downer here. I'm going to say no to that one. I'm going to be different here and say no.
Damn, Brett, you're either going to do really well or you're going to do really poor.
Suck. Yeah, you can be nice about it. Okay, so see, I got that one. And let me go ahead and get this one. This is from Russell, who we had in the chat. Russell, if you're okay, I think he's still here. So awesome. So Russell, this is going to be for you. And also we got Brother Fluff in the chat too. What's going on, Brother Fluff? Say in the trailer it was either Jason 8 or Jaden Bacon. Oh my God! Keep her fucking name out of your fucking mouth.
Oh man!
God, leave the poor lady alone.
Smacked. You just got slapped.
Oh, whoa. In the face. And Sebastian, what's going on, my friend? And so the question is, this is from Russell saying, do we think that the new mask is going to be from a previous Scream movie?
Like a previous like murder?
Yeah, this is for example. Let's just say that mask used to belong to Billy Loomis, and it was from the shrine and everything.
Yes, I do think like that mask is weathered, not because a certain someone's coming back, but because I think it is like an original mask, because that's really cool and it would make sense because they fucking have everything else. So I think it would make sense for them to have an original mask.
Mm-hmm. Brad, what do you think?
Totally agree, man. Because I think, it looks, worn. It's kind of got that Halloween 2018 vibe to it where, it looks like it's been through the ringer. So I think it's going to be particularly an older mask, obviously not from Scream 5, maybe not even from Scream 4. Definitely not 3, because I would imagine that mask would have been collected. But you look in the first 2 movies and it's, only half of those masks were collected for evidence at best. And plus we do, like you said, have these shrines. So I think, yeah, for sure, absolutely, it's going to be from one of the first two movies. It's either going to be Billy's Stews, or Billy's Mother's, maybe. I don't know, but one of those from the OG, I think for sure. It's got to go
All
back to
right.
the original, right?
That's what I was thinking. So that's why I'm going to put yes as well. But I think it's going to belong to Billy's. Just Billy. I think it's going to go to Billy just because I think during the trailer that Sam was holding it in her hand. How fitting would it be for her to hold her own dad's mask in her hands? So that's why I'm thinking yes. And I'll even raise the stakes and say it belonged to Billy Loomis himself.
I definitely think it's going to be Billy's. Just because they put so much emphasis on Billy. And that's, if I have like a little bit of like a complaint about Scream 5, is like I get why they put so much on Billy because of Sam, like that's the dad. But I kind of don't like that they've kind of pushed Stu off to the side. Because like, yeah, Billy was, I mean, Roman was the one that started it, but Billy was the one that got Stu involved. But like, he still did a lot of that shit too. Like, he's still just as fucked up as Billy is. But I feel like they just it's just all about Billy. Like, give us more Stu though. He's an original as well. He started this all too, but I definitely think it'll be Billy's because everything's Billy's.
God, and how crazy would it be? Again, this is just a scenario or something. But again, what if Stu Faulkner is one of the killers and he wears his own buddy's mask?
That'd be pretty wild, though.
Wah,
wah. Because actually, I just wanted to make that the next segue for the next question. Do you think Stu Faulkner will be in this movie?
No.
That's the question?
Yeah, that's the question. Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Let's see here. We got a no. So, Brad, what about you?
Nah, Birdie, he's deader than son of a bitch, man. Like he got that freaking TV thrown on his head, and not to mention this whole thing about him being the mastermind and like leading this. Like, no, man, the guy was an idiot. Like he was literally, like you said, he was the one that Billy told what to do, and he did it. Like that's all. He's just a Locky, if you will. Like he never planned anything. He was never a planner. He was always just kind of a weird dude doing crazy ass shit, tripping over fucking rugs and shit. So yeah, no, he's not no mastermind. He's not coming back. He's deader than shit, and we need to leave it that way. And so he's not going to be here, man.
No, I just think that would be so silly to bring him back. Like they had their chance in 3, and I think it could have possibly worked in 3 because there wasn't that much time in between movies. But now, like it's just been so long. Like I just don't. And maybe that's why they wanted to really include that mask too, because obviously when people saw that mask, they're like, "It's fucking Stu," because it's old. Maybe they're trying to like be like, maybe, but no.
I will say I think they will definitely allude to those rumors and make some kind of joke towards them because it's taken off to be such a big thing at this point that the filmmakers are definitely aware that people are thinking Sue is still around. So they're going to play into that, I think. Kind of like when they did in Scream 3 when they made that joke about everybody being mad about Randy getting killed in the second movie. It's going to be kind of like that. And and I also think that, yeah, I mean, they did talk about him bringing him back in Scream 3, but at the time, like obviously they wanted to tie it back to the original movie in Scream 3. That's what they were wanting to do. That was the whole idea of the trilogy. And I think they just came up with a better idea and did the whole brother angle instead because it made more sense. So, yeah, I think he's deader than shit and he ain't coming back.
Yeah, I'm going to put down no as well. Our boy Gavin says, you know who got their hands on Billy's mask? Randy, because he's still alive. Gavin is a big believer that Randy is still alive. I wish he was.
No.
Really wish. But let's see. We also got Michael Joe, what's going on, my friend? How you doing? We got the Hatchet Boys in the house. What's going on, Hatchet Boys? And I could have swore I saw someone else. Let's see here.
Dude, if he did pull off the mask and it was Randy, though, I'd be pretty fucking blown away.
Twin City, what's going on? Yeah, like I wouldn't be mad if Stu Faulkner came back because again we get Matthew Lillard on screen, and who doesn't love Matthew Lillard at this point? But for the story purpose and what we have done with Stu, he's deader than dead, man. Because as we alluded to in the last video last year, a fucking box TV fell on his ass, and those box TVs are heavy, so he's dead.
Not to mention he was already bleeding out, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got cut too deep.
Exactly.
I think
Bleeding out.
deep, man. And Metallic, what's going on, my friend? Let's see here. I think we are good in the chat. Most of the chat is saying Stu is dead and I should let it go. Fine, I'll let it go. But you know what? Let's have a little fun with this next one. Chris freaking brought up in one of the posts I made earlier if someone wants to ask questions about a prediction. And he says, is Selena Gomez going to be in this movie?
Motherfucker. Listen, I'll go with her. It seemed reasonable at the time. It was a little questionable. Unfortunately, I do not think Selena will be in this one.
I was sad that she wasn't last year. I can't lie. I was sad.
I
was more sad.
Goodbye. So maybe it's a good thing.
Like I was more sad of her not being in the movie than the Katana Sword not being in the movie. Remember that prediction, Brad?
Oh shit! Yeah, for Halloween. Yeah, Halloween Kills. Yeah, dude. Man, I still want to see that tomato fight with the townspeople throwing tomatoes at him and him deflecting it ninja, like Fruit Ninja style. That would have been pretty epic.
Oh, I fucking love Fruit Ninja.
Oh my god! Do y'all? Okay, random question. Do you remember the Geico commercial with the little piggy that cried "wee wee wee"?
Yes.
And he was taking that girl on the date. And goes, "Oh, I thought you were talking about." And he pulls out his phone and he goes, "Fruit Ninja," and he starts playing Fruit Ninja in the car. The girl's like, "What are you?"
I would be like, "Okay, yes, I fucking love Fruit Ninja. It's so much fun still after all these years."
Yeah, man. It's a classic, man.
It is not a paid promotion, by the way, but we just want to throw out there that we love Fruit Ninja on this channel. So, okay. Brad, yes or no, real quick?
No, hell no, dude. The only time Destiny had me so full the last time we did this thing, she was doing all this evidence, and you know what? I like evidence, and the evidence was compelling, and I fell for it, and I said yes, but no. This time I'm saying no. I'm saying hell no.
Alrighty. I'm gonna say no as well. And for these next couple of ones, I'm gonna make these speed rounds real quick because I want to make sure we have plenty of time to talk about the survivors and the kills and all that. I want to make sure we get more time to talk about that. So let's do a couple of speed rounds real quick. So this is just a simple yes or no. So Destiny, any mention of Sidney Prescott in this movie? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Brad?
Yes.
I'm going to say yes, too. Brad, you want to get that super chat for us?
Yes, I will, dude. I got it right here, man.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
I say super chat, not bubbly.
I'm celebrating it, man. That's pumped up. Tom's here, man. Thank you. Since $2. Love you guys. Ain't been in many chats. Working a lot. 100%. Yeah, dude. Glad to have you here. And thanks for your support, my friend. Glad to have. Wait. Brett, on the other hand, is not as excited.
That was really funny.
He left.
No, I'm super excited because I drank all my little bit of the bubbly. So
What do you think's holding my
shit on Christmas?
Yeah, dude, that's fantastic, man. That was great. That was a good buy. I think that should still be in the market.
Oh man, do you know how much they freaking be right now, man? But no, Tom, thank you so much for the $2 super chat, and we love you too.
Yes, much appreciated.
Yes. So okay, got that one. So next rapid fire, stab reference, yes or no?
No.
All right, we got a no. Brad? As he's drinking his beer.
Yeah, I had to ponder it a minute too, because last year I said no, I was done with it. But you know what? They have to make an appearance. They have to, at least one mention, one slight mention somewhere. It's got to happen.
All right, and I think we had like pretty much most of. Yeah, actually. No, we do have at least one stab reference with each of the 5 Scream movies, with the exception of the first one, of course, because it hasn't come out yet. So I'm going to continue that streak and go yes with the stab reference.
But even then, they kind of talked about it in the first movie.
Oh, shit.
They got their casting right.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I still want to see the David Schwimmer cut of Stab, though.
Don't we all? Like, release the Schwimmer cut.
Release the Schwimmer cut.
Do it. Release it. Okay, that's our hashtag for night.
Oh, they're just saying
Hashtag
hashtag
release the Shrimmer cut.
Yeah.
So, okay, the box
Really?
office. Do you think this would be a more successful box office than Scream 5? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
I am a yes too, just because again, a New York sitting, no Nev Campbell. So I guess, in my opinion, people are going to be more interested to see what is going to happen. So I think more asses are going to be in seats. So it's going to be a yes. And plus, I already bought two showings to Scream in back-to-back days. So I'm already going to give it its money's worth.
It's just
And that's
like,
one, yeah, too. They're doing the 3D, the 4DX stuff, like all that stuff like that. I mean, that's going to sell. And the marketing, like we mentioned, has been fucking spectacular.
And it's going to be my first ever 4DX movie too. It's going to be Scream 6. So
You're
I'm
going to get more.
excited. Yeah, with freaking blood getting all over my face, man, and smelling the shotgun smoke. Dude, it's going to be a good time.
Imagine.
And
But
what do you guys think about this, though? Go ahead. I'm sorry. I know you. Yeah, I'll ask you. Go first, Destiny. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, I've seen so much Scream stuff just today on TikTok. Like, Scream is like definitely made like its comeback, like with like younger people, because it's literally all I see. I saw like 4 Stu and Tatum edits, like literally back to back. And I was like, yeah, people are definitely, I think going crazy, which is pretty cool because like obviously this is how they felt in the 90s, so now it's like time for like the younger generation to like experience that sort of Scream craze, like myself included. So I definitely think it's gonna make more money because I think it's just everywhere, which is just so cool to see.
No, I absolutely agree with that. And real quickly, dude who loves movies, I think this is your first time on the channel. Welcome to Good Real Hunting. I know Matt did an episode with you on his channel. He says, "What's up, everyone? Don't forget to roundhouse kick that like button. Hashtag release the Shrimmer cut." See, he gets it. Hashtag release the Shrimmer cut.
Dude, roundhouse it like Eddie in Tekken or Tekken 3 on the joystick. Dude, he was always really good at that. Here's a question for you.
Do you know about Tekken? But anyways, okay, that's not important. But
I used to slay the shit out of Tekken. You kidding me? But let's talk about this real quick. There's a question I want to ask because this is something that Twin City and Sebastian really just brought up. Is saying going to be double the tickets, probably more because of Jenna Ortega. Reference here. Sebastian said the same thing. My question to you guys is at this point in 2023, is Jenna Ortega a bigger ticket producer than Nev Campbell coming back and being in this movie? Is that going to sell more tickets than Nev? I mean, obviously that's not a yes or no kind of thing, but it's an interesting idea because she's fucking on top of the world right now.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna say yes. And I hate to say that because I love Nev Campbell. But us like horror fans are going to see Scream. Like when we saw Scream 5, like we knew she was in it, but there's still people that go see these movies that don't really know, especially with it just being called Scream. I'm sure people went in without seeing any of the other movies. And now when you have Jenna Ortega, who's someone that's super popular like right now, literally everywhere, like you said, Wednesday, we've seen her in so much this past year that I think yes, because she is like the it star right now. So I think, again, with all of this younger generations and stuff that watch Wednesday and whatnot, I think they're going to want to go see Scream 6 to see her in it. So I'm going to say yes for the general audience.
Yeah. I was going to touch upon what you said, like, because, like, pretty much these new Scream movies, whether you agree with it or not, it is for the newer generation. Like, it's kind of like the older generation sharing with the new generation of what we got to experience. And what it was for Nev Campbell with us older fans of the Scream franchise, it's going to be how Jenna Ortega is with this new generation. So I absolutely agree that Jenna Ortega would be more of a moneymaker of these new Scream movies than Nev Campbell, if she would have appeared in the movie.
I agree, and I think that's a fantastic thing. I think that's a fantastic thing for this franchise, the way they were able to set this character up in the first, and she was really a side character in the first movie, a pretty strong side character, but still, nonetheless, that's what she was. But, they did so, early enough in her career, and now she's taken off, she's exploded, and now they have this whole thing they can build around her. And I think that's fantastic for this franchise. You're not living in the past anymore. You're looking at the future, unlike Halloween.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh,
And like that's just so crazy thinking about how like last year Scream 5 was probably like the first thing that came out that year with her in it. And then we got like Studio 666 and we got X and then eventually we got like Wednesday and it was just like back to back to back. That's insane. That's actually so crazy. So I'm so excited. I'll be upset if she dies.
I'm excited too, just to see what what the next step of her character development is going to be in this movie, because I feel like they need to push her more than Sam in this movie, in my opinion.
I think Sam's gonna like be really fucking good in this. Those little parts we saw in the trailer, because like I don't think Sam was bad. I think there's moments where like she was like almost emotionless. Like sometimes I feel like she should have had more emotion. But from some of those parts in the trailer, I was like, oh. So I think Sam is gonna definitely bring it this movie. And I think they're gonna show like equal playing fields.
And there's a really interesting story with Sam too, with her father, and everything like that you could do a lot of good, really compelling, deep things with. So yeah, I think they're both going to be really strong together.
Yeah.
I agree. So quick, the last couple of rapid fires I have real quick. Which do you think Scream 6 is going to be gorier than Scream 5? Because Jenna Ortega was saying it's one of the most goriest movies yet. So are we believing the hype train on that, or do you still think Scream 5 is going to be more gorier?
I think this one's going to be gorier because like I feel like this movie does feel different, and I feel like they're going to step it up, and then with the chance of there being a higher body count with just maybe a few random people here and there dying, I definitely think we're going to see more gore. I know higher body count doesn't always equal more gore, and maybe not so much more gore, but more blood. Like, I don't think it'll be, I don't know, though. There's some brutal stabbings in the last one, so I think we're going to see some crazy stabbings, like overdrawn again. Whoa.
Brad, take those fucking things off.
More blood, okay? More blood.
Exactly.
I'm just going to mark down yes for Brad. Definitely yes for me, just because we have a higher budget this time. So definitely I feel like more blood is going to be involved. So I say a hell yeah to that. And then other quick rapid fire one, any surprise cameos? Like I know I mentioned Selena Gomez earlier, but do you think there's going to be a surprise cameo in this movie? Bless you.
Bless you. No, I don't think so.
You do not. Okay. Brad, what do you think?
I'm not. No, I don't. I don't think. I don't think we're gonna get anything. No, I don't see that.
Okay. I think it's New York, so a lot of kind of like very popular people are in New York, so it would be surprising to me if they at least have one popular person in this movie, because it's a New York setting. So I'm actually going to say yes, there will be a surprise cameo.
Ooh, any idea who it's going to be, Birdie?
I honestly have no idea, so I just think there's just going to be some surprise cameo in the movie.
Oh, Brooke, yes, Joel, man, freaking Joel, dude. If we got a Joel cameo, that'd be freaking epic, man. He's the one guy that survived and kept on ticking, man.
Fucking Brooke, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say fucking, because Brooke is an absolute sweetheart. But Brooke, pretty much did the perfect segue for this next one. That's the last rapid fire. Any past characters are going to make an appearance in this movie? Yes or no? So that kind of ties in like with a Joel, or like any Scream character from the past going to be in this movie.
I mean, I don't want to steal Joel as an answer, but
I think Brooke will allow you
who
to
else?
do it.
I feel like everyone else is like dead, and I know we're not going to get Martha Meeks this one. I think Heather Matarazzo tweeted that like she's not in it, so I don't really know who else there would be that didn't die.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, this doesn't count Kirby. Like, this does not count.
Damn it. That was going to be my answer.
Oh,
no. So,
I think Sam will be back.
Sam. Okay,
From
okay.
Scream
You know
5.
what I meant. Okay, let me rephrase
That's
the
a class
question.
movie.
Scream 4 and below. Yes or no?
It would be cool to see Joel, but I don't think we will see
Okay.
maybe anyone.
actually, sorry, Brad, what's your answer real quick?
I will elaborate on this a little bit more later when we talk about Ghostface. But even then, and those ideas, I don't see a huge surprise coming back for a cameo or anything. I would love to see, I would love to see Joel come back, but I feel so happy for him for surviving and moving on. I just kind of just really hope he's doing okay in life now, and I don't want
Yeah.
him to get himself back in this situation. But it would be kind of fun if him and Gail have reconvened and they were working together again, and so that would be kind of cool. But no, I don't. I just don't see it happening. I don't see it
But did
happening.
you not hear about his biography book? Did you get that on camera?
Yes, I got that on film.
It would be so funny to see their like interactions. Like he's like, Gail, it's happening again. And she's just like trying to be like, what? It's like fine. How like she always is. She's like plays it off like it's nothing. But he's like, I've already been through this before. I can't do it again. That would actually be pretty funny to see.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. That's what Joel would say. But for me, real quick, I'm going to say yes. And Matt Fauci, what's going on, my dude? I just want to make sure you get there real quick. What's going on, Matt? And then, and Brooke says, yes, Destiny. That would be great.
Hell yeah, dude. That'd be so cool, man.
Oh, yeah. And the Hatchet Boys is saying the surprise cameo would be Kang Hodder. How badass would that be?
That'd be badass. That'd actually be really cool.
God, if he was a freaking janitor or something, he goes, what are you looking at?
What if they go into a diner and him and that Ken Korinsky guy or whatever his name is were duking it out in there in a bar?
That would be freaking fantastic.
That would be
my god. Alrighty, so now we're going to get to some of the main event questions here. First, let's go ahead and do it. I call this the Survivor segment. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, I think we lost her.
Oh yeah, man.
All right. Oh man, we are having a small technical difficulty real quick. Let's see here. I'm still here, right? So it's not on my end.
No, you're here. You're golden, man. We're still good to go.
All right. Gonna check on this situation real quick. So sorry, everybody. Quick technical difficulty, real quick. Let's see here. Sebastian says unfriended is happening. Oh god, that's funny. Okay. She'll be back here in a few minutes. So let's see here. And R.I.P. No, she's not dead. She's coming back. I promise. So we'll wait for her in a little bit. Let me check to see if there's any comments I can read here.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of those, dude. We got a bunch of those.
Ghostface just got death.
Yeah, dude. She got slayed, but we can still see Ghostface right behind Birdie there, so I think she's okay. And I don't think Pennywise got her either. That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point,
Rosie,
man.
my dear, here's your rose.
Yeah, dude. And Brett's also drinking a Rosie Dr. Pepper at the moment too, so that's kind of cool.
Coca-Cola, Rosalia.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's pretty epic.
Yeah. So, Destiny, are you okay?
Yeah, this freaking laptop died, even though I did have it plugged in.
Oh no! Sorry, everyone in the chat thought that you got by Ghostface. Even though that would have been justice, because of the fact that you killed me all those years ago when you first appeared on this channel.
Oh,
as you dressed up as
that.
Ghostface.
I need to find that episode because I forgot all about that. That was pretty epic.
Yeah, that was the first time she was on this channel ever. Was when we talked about some Scream 5 predictions and ranking the Ghostface killers.
Oh my god, that was really long ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. So, so everybody, Destiny's here again, and I'm not sure how much you heard, but we're going to do the survivor round. So I got 6 characters. Are they going to die or are they going to live? And they're going to be pretty much the big 6 characters in this movie. So we'll start with Mindy Meeks. So Mindy Meeks, is she living or is she dying?
Living.
Ready?
Yeah, she's gonna survive, man, for sure. She'll still be around.
Okay. With all the trailers and everything, she looks like she's going to be a goner. But I don't think they would do that and then actually go through with it. So I'm going to say no as well, that she will not die in this movie. And plus, I feel like she's such a likable character. I don't think they're going to kill her off this soon. So I'm going to say no.
I'm
sorry. I'm going to say no. Sorry, I accidentally put y'all down for a yes, so that's false. Don't want to cheat here, so let me fix that real quick. Okay,
you're keeping score worse than I did on trivia the other night.
Shut the hell up. Okay, Chad Meeks, is he gonna live or is he gonna die?
I think he's gonna live.
All right.
Brady, I gotta be honest with you, man. I think he's gonna bite the bucket. I think he got lucky in the first movie. I think his luck runs out in New York.
Is his luck's gonna run out in New York? Sorry. Megan again. Yeah, Brad's right. I'm suck at taking these notes right now. So you said no. You said he is gonna live or he's not gonna live. Brad.
I think he's out. I think he's a goner.
You think he's out? Okay.
Yeah.
Survivor. Okay, it's gonna be a no. I'm gonna jump on that train with you. I think Chad's a goner in this movie too. I say he is gonna die. He will not survive. He won't survive.
That's my gut feeling, but I don't want to believe it.
Yeah, so you know what? I'll also say, you know why I say also Chad's gonna die? Because of this man right here. No love for Chad.
It's just I feel like he's gonna kind of take like Dewey's kind of place, how he died and then turns out you think he's dead and it turns out he like survives, and so I feel like there's hope that he could live to take like fill that sort of spot, but then again, not everyone can live.
Right.
So,
and plus, this is the second movie, too. Someone big has to die, in my opinion. That's why I'm asking these particular questions, because somebody's got to go. And, Chad, the reason for no love for Chad and the Chad is because of comments like this, you fucking asshole.
Oh, my God. You had it. That is so...
Yeah, you fucking asshole. Which, by the way, My Special Boy, a Friday the 13th fan film, available on YouTube right now. Give it a watch. One of the best Friday the 13th fan films out there in the YouTube world. But if this comment, dude. Fuck you, Chad.
One of the best fan films. Oh, look, it's Gunnar Hansen. Yeah. Hey, so I think that we'll get back to that. I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with your question.
No, you're good. Because the next one's going to be speaking of Kirby. So Chad, nice segue right there. Kirby, is she a goner or is she going to survive?
She's going to survive.
Yes.
I have high hopes for Kirby that she's going to be a killer, and I know we're going to talk about that later. In that case, I hope she survives if she's a killer. If she's not a killer, I hope she dies. But no, I'm just kidding, Birdie. Man, this is a tough one because if she is in fact a killer, they're probably going to kill her off. Though I would rather her survive as the killer, which we'll get into that later, I'm sure. So, in short, I'm going to say she survives, and I think she's going to be better in this movie than she was in Scream 4.
Absolutely agree. So I'm going to say it in your face, Chad. Yes, Kirby is going to live. So hell yeah. Just to let you all know right now, Destiny, so far you got none of the major characters dying right now. So you are 3 for 3 for keeping them alive. So I'm interested about these next 3 I'm about to ask you. I'm going to actually save this big one for last. Let's go. So let's go with the Carpenter sisters. Do you think they're both going to live? They both going to die? Or is one of the two going to live and die?
Can y'all hear my mom yelling?
Yeah,
I
I
did
thought
hear
that. I thought that was Brad's lady. So
I'm sorry.
no,
I was
you're
just
good.
listening, like-
No, I just thought that was funny. I was just like, someone's being passionate about this. So
I know she's yelling about something. It's just like, do they have the balls to kill off Jenna Ortega? I don't think so, because that's gonna like bring in more money for like the next one. But then like, are they gonna kill off like what is supposed to be like our new main final girl, like our new lead? I don't know. I don't think either of them are gonna die.
So okay, so we're getting a double survival for the Carpenter sisters from Destiny. All right, Brad, what do you got to do?
I totally agree. I don't think they're going to do it. It took them 5 movies. Now, granted, it's changed hands since Wes passed away, R.I.P. But in general, it took them 5 movies to get rid of one of the major characters in this franchise. So I don't think they're going to do it again this soon. And you look at it, from a business standpoint, Jenna Ortega, like we talked about earlier, is huge. She's a moneymaker. You're not going to kill her. And are you going to kill Sam Carpenter yet at this point? Because that's Billy's daughter, and that's really the only connection you have to the original movies at this point. I don't think they're going to do that either. So I think they're both going to survive.
Okay. So, man, I'm gonna go ahead and say like Tara's not even a question at this point. She's surviving because she's going to be the one. Jen Ortega, she's going to be putting asses in seats. So I feel like Tara is going to live. So that is absolutely a yes for me. Sam, I see going in. I would think I would say no. She would not survive. But Brad just made an excellent point because she is pretty much the main story of this new trilogy, and I feel like to finish out her story, you need her in the 7th one. So I'm just going to go with yes with Sam. I think she's going to live as well.
Yeah, I just don't think it would make sense to kill her off because, like Brad said, that's really our only connection now to the original. Unless Sydney comes back and then, I don't know, they team up. She teams up with Tara or something in part 7. I just don't see them killing off our connection. I just don't really think that would make sense.
Right.
I think she's got a lot of story left to tell too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Especially like with how fans were going to take this story with Scream 6. So I absolutely agree with that. So the last one is going to be Gail Weathers. Is she gonna live or is she gonna die? It's this case. Actually, no, I don't want to spoil it just in case if no one's seen Scream 5. So Gail Weathers, yay or nay?
I think she's gonna live.
All right, Destiny is a perfect 6 for 6. No major characters dying in this movie.
She was a reporter, but do you think she should have been a weather woman?
I don't know. Like
her last name's Weathers.
You were so strong on her last year about her being a killer,
dude. And I still think that would be a fantastic idea, man. I think that would be now she's really extra motivated because of the events of Scream 5. And I think that would be really cool. But obviously, in the trailer, I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think that's going to be the case. And man, I think if this movie's going to do anything crazy, it's going to be kill her off. I don't want to see it though, because I think that Courtney Cox brings a lot of energy to this role, time in and time again. Like she really loves playing this character, and she came back even when Nev didn't, and she continues to come back. And like I said in Scream 4 review, she brought all the energy, even though her character didn't get any respect in that movie. This is a tough one. I'm going to have to say yes. Yes, I do think she's going to die.
Oh, okay. Yes, you do think she's going to die. Okay, okay. Sorry, you threw a swerve on me on that one. For me, I think it's time for her to go. I'm going to say she is not going to survive in this movie. Gail is going to get killed off, in my opinion. Is it going to be that particular scene we saw in the trailer? I do not think so. I think it's going to be later on in the movie.
And this might end up being the catalyst to bring Sydney back into the mix.
Right.
I don't know, man, because again,
Maybe.
if they're planning on Scream 7, they want to have those two together again. But their last scene together in Scream 5 was really good too. So that could be it. It could be Fiend and they'd be good. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with yes. I'm gonna stick with yes. But I hope she doesn't.
Oh, sorry. I thought you had something to say.
Me?
Yeah. Sorry. I thought you were about to say something.
No, I was just thinking, like, damn, do they have the balls to do it back to back?
I'm telling you, I think they
That's
really
something I was
will.
thinking of. Like, are they going to do something like that back to back? Because, like, I would hate for the, like, end of this, like, I guess, like, this new sort of, like, trilogy we're getting, I guess. I would just hate to see them, like, drop each movie, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would, like, suck. But, I don't know. I know all these can go either way, but I feel like this one could really go, like, either way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, and that's why I'm very excited about for next week. So
Bert,
that
I'm
is
changing it. She's gonna survive.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Brad.
I like that. Like, I went into Scream 5 so fucking nervous because I knew someone was going to go, and I figured, I mean, I'm sure we all kind of figured from the trailer, like, who it would be. And then, you're right. But, like, with this, like, I know I didn't get that feeling of, like, damn, I'm going to have to say goodbye to one of these characters tonight. Maybe when Thursday comes around, I'll start feeling that way, because I was, like, a nervous wreck that day we went to go watch Scream 5. I was, like, so anxious, because I was, like, I don't want to see it happen. But I don't feel that way with this one. But then that might just fucking bite me in the ass, and then I'm sobbing again in the theater. So I really hope that's not the case, though.
Dude, we were all pretty unanimous last year that the person who died. Which, everybody here knows who died. I mean, but still,
I know.
Well,
It's
just in
like,
case.
well, obviously, if Sydney's not in it, and if Gail is, that one person died, who else could it be?
Well, shit. They broke the code, ladies and gentlemen. So shit. All right. So we're pretty much in the killer. This is the last set of predictions I got here, and this is all about freaking the killers and the kills. So let's go with the first one. Any weapon predictions, Brad? This prediction one is kind of for you because again, with the whole cheese grater and katana swords, I want to hear your crazy mind at work. So any particular unique kill, like weapons or kills, in this movie? And this question is comes from DJ Jagad, one of our followers of the channel.
The cheese grater got stolen by Evil Dead, so I don't think we're not going to see that this time. Chris just said the shotgun.
Yes, shotgun don't count because we know.
I don't think. I mean, despite you always hoping they're going to do something besides knife kills. That's what this franchise just gives us time in and time again. But like I'm going to lean in and I'm going to say that the skyscraper thing from earlier that we talked about. I know it's kind of a cheat answer, but I think we're going to see that. I think we'll see that for sure. I think somebody's going to get killed via heights.
Alrighty,
Destiny,
what about you?
I think someone's going to fall out of something, or like, well, no, that wouldn't really make sense.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go back and play that back. For sure.
I just can't. I can't do that. But
I was thinking maybe someone would die in like the subway, like get like pushed or like thrown.
Oh.
But then like, I don't know who it would be. Probably like a newer, like a random character, but maybe the heights. But for the most part, and besides obviously the shotgun, which if you would have like told me that was gonna happen, I'd be like, no fucking way. Because I remember when those images came out on Twitter, I was like, that's not real. And then we saw that little tiny clip in that like 7-second. I was like, they're fucking doing it. Like, that's real. That's crazy. So besides that, I think it's just mainly going to be knives.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry. Let me write that down for you as well. I am going to say knife as well. Yeah, I just mainly it's just going to be knife for me. I don't think they're going to get too crazy. I think shotgun's the craziest thing we get in this movie. Which, gosh almighty, when they did that in the trailer, that blew my fucking mind. No pun intended. But so I'm going to go with the just plain old simple knife because I feel like what Scream 5 offered was how freaking effective that knife really was, and I feel like they're really going to go for it again. So I'm going to say knife. In this.
Yeah, knife's always a
Definitely
good
agree.
bet, Birdie. Chainsaw
Hell
or
yeah.
no?
Flamethrower?
Dude,
We were supposed
honestly,
to get
flamethrower would be funny as hell if they did that. In reality, because of the joke from the last one, I think that'd be kind of cool. But no, I'm not gonna predict it.
That would be pretty funny.
All right, let's see here. Chris, I got your poll prediction. I will read it here in one momentarily because I want to get through these kills real quick. Or like these kill type of predictions here. Okay, so the next one is this is a number guessing game. How many kills in this movie?
Ooh.
Mm, 13.
13. All right. That's actually a really good guess because the record is Scream 4 with 14. So that's actually a really good guess. Brad?
It's crazy because you think about this movie being set in New York, very populous. One scene of Ghostface could turn this whole thing around. I think they're going to want to break the record from 4. I think that's their goal going in. I really do. You said it's 14. I'm going to give them 15.
Okay. Brad's going to go 15. And I hate odd numbers, so like it's freaking me out looking at these odd numbers right now that y'all predicted here. And I'm gonna be the asshole like in the Price is Right. I'm gonna say they tied the record at 14. So I'm gonna go in between
Ooh.
you all at 13 and 15. So I'm gonna go 14. Okay.
Yeah,
So I got
and they keep saying this is the most brutal Ghostface ever, and all that stuff. So I think we're gonna get a lot of. It's not going to be like Halloween Kills with the 31 kills, but it's going to be. I think they're going to break the record for sure. So if they do that by 1 at 15, I'm going to stick with that.
all right. So this question is kind of like Chris Snyder and Mark Jones that we had earlier in the stream. They pretty much asked the same question. They want us to predict is number of killers. How many ghost faces are going to be? Because I went bold last year and went with 3. Definitely was not the case. So are we going to get 3 this time? We're going to get our traditional 2, or we're going to go to our basic route of Scream 3 and have 1.
I say, I think 3 or 4.
Okay, so you're going to go on the theory of the subway train.
No, like I feel like, well, I just feel like with an idea that I have, I think 4 would make the most sense for that. But 3 could also work. But I feel like 3 or 4. But I think 3.
Okay.
But I think there's a chance for a 4th one.
Alrighty, I will put down for. I'll do like around 3
Scared.
or 4 range. I'll give that to you. Brad, what about you? How many killers?
Anything but 2. Anything but 2, dude. I'm so sick of 2. I don't want 2 in my life. I want either 1 or I want many. Many, like the whole cult of everybody coming out together, slaying fools. I'm going to guess 1. I think 1 feels good for this time because they're building this up like you've never seen one like me before, like all that fun stuff. Like I really feel like it's going to be one badass Ghostface, and that's what I'm hoping for. I said that last year and I was wrong. I'm so sick of this 2 formula because again, it was fantastic in the first movie because nobody saw that coming, but they keep doing it. And so it loses its steam. So I want to see one intimate ass Ghostface, man. And that's what I really want to go for.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and just piss off Brad here. I think it's going to be 2. I think we're going to keep the traditional formula of 2. That is aggressive, Bird, by the way.
No. That was you're my man. That was
You're my man.
my man. There we go. So I'm going to go with 2, and I'm about to. That would be a great segue of why I think 2, because we're on the big prediction of the night. Who are the killers? Who are
Beats
the
the
killers?
fuck out of me. I don't have one thought about who I think
Destiny,
the killers
you were
are.
fucking spot on. I don't want to hear that shit. You were spot on.
I was
last
spot
year.
on because of casting with one person. That was it. I didn't know that person was in a Spider-Man movie. I don't recognize these people except for the older guy from anything because I haven't even looked
the
up.
dad from Ready or Not.
Is that him?
Yeah,
I know.
He's in this movie.
I remember him from New Girl. But I haven't looked up anything because I don't even want to get the idea of what this person could play because that's how I figured out Amber is just from watching her. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I was like, oh man, she played a really good crazy character. So I don't know anyone because I have no theories. I have no speculation. I was like, no. And every time someone tells me their ideas, I'm like, don't care. Obviously not for tonight, though. I do want to hear what y'all have to say.
Okay. So do you want me to put a question mark as your answer?
Yeah, that's fine. I genuinely have no fucking idea.
Because that's the only thing I got. I'm like,
And it's cool though to not have an idea at all. It'd be like, whoa.
No, absolutely agree with that.
Be surprised.
So and plus, if here's the deal: since it's a question mark, if me and Brad are wrong, you're technically not wrong. So that's a bold strategy there, Destiny. I hope it works out for you. Brad,
well, put one of them question marks by my name then, too. Damn it,
Brad, come on. No, man. I know you got an opinion though.
I do. I have the opinion. My opinion is this, man. I feel like you got to go big, or it's a bust. And unfortunately, they've set themselves up this way. In the trail and everything, they're setting themselves up for a Ghostface that you've never seen before. One, there's never been one like me. There's never been a Ghostface like this. So if it's just some random Yahoo that we've never met before, like in the last movie, I'm going to be extremely disappointed with the killer. So it's got to be somebody that we know, somebody that we've seen before. It's got to be Gale, which is not going to be because I don't think she's going. It's not going to be Gale this time, but it's got to be so. My opinion is this. It's not going to be Stu because he's deader than shit. That would work. That would satisfy the check mark. That would say, hey, we're going big here. We're going back to the original movie, but it's not going to be him because he's dead. It's not going to be Sydney because she's not in this movie. As cool as that would be to see her be the killer, she's just not here. And I think that's just the facts here that we have to look at. I don't think it's going to be Samara Weaving. So I'm looking at Kirby and I'm saying, hey, it's got to be Kirby here in this movie. We're bringing her back. She's going to be back. Apparently she's going to be an FBI agent or some shit. That makes sense. So I definitely think Kirby is going to be the killer, and I think she's going to be badass at doing it. She's trained. She knows her shit, and she knows horror movies. And it'd be the first time like you really see somebody like that Randy-esque character coming in, knowing the horror movies, being that Ghostface character. It could be really good. But like I said last year, I want whoever it is that's Ghostface, I want them to survive this movie and set up another movie. I don't want to have to restart again because I'm tired of that whole we killed Ghostface. Oh, here's another one angle. Mm-hmm. I want them to survive.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Actually, remember that thought, Brad, because that's actually a prediction I wanted to touch upon here in a minute. But with me, I was actually thinking about this. I was thinking about the trailer about how Sam was, she's in that room, talking about her, there's a demon inside of me. It's like she's talking to her therapist in that scene. So it got me to thinking, what a better way to torture somebody than the therapist. So I think whoever the therapist is in that room is one of my two Ghostface killers. Because what way to get a better, get inside the victim's mind and learn to play freaking games. So who plays better games than anybody of the horror icons is freaking Ghostface. Absolutely. That's my first one. And my second one, I'm with Brad. Go big or go home with this. But it's not going to be Kirby. I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this. I'm going with Jenna Ortega, Tara Carpenter as the second killer. Because what a great way for not only for a Ghostface to win, but we carry over to a Scream 7 where both of the sisters are fighting each other, where it'll have Sam trying to stop her in the 7th one while Tara goes on a rampage. So I am going to go ballsy here and go Tara Carpenter as the second killer.
That would be cool, Brett. That would be cool.
So, all right. So I got the last couple of ones. These are mainly these two belong to Aaron Click. Do you think are we going to get all the killers to be revealed in this movie? And will all of these killers be defeated, or do you think one of them? Actually, we're pretty much combining all three real quick. Or do you think Ghostface is going to win? In this. So that's pretty much 3 questions, and I'll repeat any of the questions if you need me to again.
Okay, so what I think is that if there's 3 killers, I remember saying this, I think for the Scream 5 predictions, is I think one of them's going to get killed off like halfway through the movie and like be revealed. And then I think we're going to get to the end, and then they're probably just thinking there's one, because there's usually almost always 2, and I think there's going to be a 3rd one. Or maybe even a 4th one. And I do think that one of them is going to survive. So I think it would be cool to kill off 1 halfway through, kill off 2 at the end, like your typical how it goes down, and there to be like a reveal that there is another Ghostface involved, and then they survive, and then that follows through with 7.
Okay, so just to kind of like make it clean here, for all the killers to be revealed, you think they're like every Ghostface is going to be revealed, or do you think one of the Ghostfaces is going to keep their identity unknown?
I think one's going to be unknown.
Okay,
I think we might see who the killer is or something, just to see that there is another one involved, but I don't think the characters will see that. So I think they will be.
And I like it that way. I'm a sucker for those kind of things in the movie. Kind of like best example is You're Next. We know what Sharni doesn't know in that movie.
Exactly, and it would be cool, like Brad was saying, to how he wants this to be, to see like part 7, to where it's not like just a new killer. It's like something we've already dealt with, and someone we already
Something
like are
different.
aware of. Something different. They all kind of say that though.
Yeah. So so like to go along with that, all the killers to be defeated. Since you kind of wanted to go to the next one, that's gonna be a no. And then do you think one of the ghost faces will win in Scream 6?
Win by like surviving?
Yeah, I would say, but that's why I would go by like surviving.
Then yes.
Yeah.
Then yes.
Okay. All right, Brad. Let's go to you, my friend. Those 3 questions.
I love that idea that she said. I would love to see continuity. I would love to see them build a story that lasts over 2-3 movies. And I kind of look at this as a trilogy at this point, a new trilogy for Scream.
Mm-hmm.
Where, you know, they had the first movie, they set up these new characters, everybody likes these characters, they're good, they're fantastic. Second movie, yes, I do think we can see some Ghostface winning some things, and I love that idea that you said of killing with them early in the movie, breaking that formula that we've seen for every movie in this franchise, where both of them are revealed at the very end. Everybody's kind of standing around awkwardly in the kitchen somewhere saying, "Oh, you're the killer. Oh, no way. That's a great plan you had over there, Steve." And then they kill them. They kill the killers and they move on to the next movie and we have new killers. I want to break that. So yeah, I think that'd be a fantastic idea to kill one of them early. There's a second one on the loose, and maybe you kill that one at the end and you find out there's a third one that, you end with another call or something like that to set up this nice cliffhanger. I think that's fantastic. So yes, I do think I do think that, I think we could set up a banging trilogy here by leaving one of these people, one of these killers, if there are more than one, out and about, and having, for the first time in the franchise, one killer that expands over to the next movie that follows it. I think that would be really cool. So yeah, I think it's what I want to see, and I think they might actually do it here. I feel like there's enough creative juices flowing here. I feel like they have a plan. I feel like they know it's going to make money. So I think they're deep down they're already playing on Scream 7. So yeah, I do think that they're going to do that for once here in this franchise. So yes, put me yeses all the way down the board.
Alrighty.
Could you imagine? Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Could you imagine like how you said, Brad, that like they get like a phone call at the end, like the phone starts ringing and whoever surviving character, whether it be like Sam or Tara, like whatever, answers it and there's like hello, and you hear the Ghostface voice just say like something like ominous, of course, or like it's me or something.
This is
and
over?
Then cut to black. Yeah,
That'd be
something
fantastic.
like that.
How pumped would you get as a fan? Yeah, how pumped would you get as a fan?
And
Like,
you will have to
goosebumps.
wait until Scream 7, like
And
wait a
that's
year or
second.
two.
And you break the formula. You're not going in one more time saying the killers are dead. Oh, it's all over. And then they're like, oh, this movie made a bunch of money. Let's make another one. And then the next movie is like, oh, it's happening again, people. Let's get ready for another rampage of Ghostface. Like this is actually a continuous story that we're going to see. And I think they might actually do that here.
Mm-hmm. And
But
Brad, just to answer your question, you wanted all the killers to be. Do you think all the killers would be revealed, or do you think one of them's going to keep their identity, or like their identity unknown? That's the only thing I needed from you. I got the rest.
I don't think so. In my opinion, like I'm still going to go for that one killer aspect because that's what I want to see. So. Although
so you would think that had to be a yes.
Yeah, so I think they'll. I still think they're going to be revealed. Yeah, so yeah, okay. I think they're going to, for the sake of playing the odds here. Even if I'm wrong on that last question, in this question, I got to say yes. Yeah, they're going to be revealed at the very least. Mm-hmm. But I think they're still going to survive.
Yeah. And I agree with the fact that I think all of them are going to be revealed too, because again, I think Tara's going to be a killer, and that would be a humongous holy shit moment in the movie to reveal that, especially with her star power as of late. With all the killers to be defeated, I say no. Obviously, I think the therapist will get defeated, but Tara will definitely make it. So again, they could kick her. Carry that on to Scream 7 and to have like that whole story conclude then. And then with the killers, definitely I think Tara wins because Sam is going to be so distraught. And that would actually be a good time for, I said Chad was going to die. That would be a great time for Tara's reveal for her to kill Chad right in front of Sam. Like, what a big freaking ultimate like level of betrayal, but like, holy, that'd be like a kind of moment right there. So I'm going to say, let's see here. Yes, for a kill, like Tara's going to win in this movie. So
hell yeah, dude, Birdie, I like that.
Yeah, and then the killer's win prediction. Sorry, real quick. That idea belongs to Not Just Horror on YouTube. So thank you so much for us predicting that one. So Brad, did you add anything?
I think I don't know exactly what all this means yet because this is new to us. I just wanted to a quick shout out. I think Russell and Mud Nelson have both joined as members over the course of the night, so I just wanted to appreciate them for doing so.
Thank you guys.
If that's the case, because they're popping up as green now, so this is all still new to us. So
okay, yeah, it is new to us. So yeah, here let me. Okay, yeah, that's what that means, Brad. So hell yeah, guys, thank you so much. And
yeah, dude, much appreciated.
And I do got one more prediction to go on here. So let me mark these notes real quick. I got one more prediction and we'll get on out here because I know we've been streaming for a bit. And plus, we want to send you over to Matt's channel after this too because I know he's currently going right now. So this doesn't count. This just shows out my curiosity because I kind of already did mine already that Tara Carpenter is the killer in this movie as my bold prediction. Do you all have that one bold prediction? This doesn't count for anything. This just says out my curiosity. So what is the biggest bold prediction? Even if you think you're wrong, what is it?
I don't know how this isn't necessarily bold because I said this last year for 5. I feel like this movie is going to be like the least meta of all of them. I really feel like obviously we have Kirby and Mindy, so like of course they're going to talk horror. I just feel like it's not going to be so like I don't know. Like, I feel like they're not going to bring out like different horror movies like every second. I feel like they're going to take this one just be more serious. And I feel like gradually all the movies have gotten, maybe besides 3, more serious and like darker. So I feel like this one's going to be the least meta and then the darkest.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, let me write darkest too. Brad, what about you?
I'm gonna say somebody bigger than Kirby being the killer. Whether that's Stu, which I don't actually think, Sydney, which I obviously don't really think either, or Detective Kincaid, Mark, maybe, I don't know, something
Ooh.
crazy. Let's get crazy. Let's get weird. If this one doesn't count, yeah,
Might as
let's say
well.
it's gonna be it's gonna be somebody bigger than Kirby.
Well, I'm
huge
going to
character.
count Brad's, but I'm not counting ours.
Well, fuck off, dude. Come on, man. Let me put the glasses
I'm
back
Wait,
on.
No,
I
okay.
think it's going to be Stu's ghost.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You
It's a
freaking
ghost.
It's going to be his ghost. He's going to they're going to do like the fucking reveal with the mask. And it's just going to be like see-through. Like you can barely see him. Could you fucking imagine that?
Wouldn't you imagine him popping out as like an astroform ghost going, "It's me." Woo!
Exactly.
That puts a whole new meaning for Ghostface too.
Yeah, definitely. He becomes supernatural.
That's what the franchise needs is supernatural. Yeah, that's
Oh
my
my
bold
God.
prediction. Stu's ghost.
All right, I definitely wrote that down. And then Brad, I got you just bigger killer than Kirby. So, all right, let me go ahead and get some of these comments because I did promise them if they do Instagram, I would get their messages on. But first, I want to go with Chris's bold prediction. Say, I think something in the shrine will be used as a weapon, just not sure what. Ooh.
That's a good idea because I was trying to think of like things that have been used. All I could think of is the fucking TV. That would be kind of funny for them to be like, Stu's not ever coming back because I just killed someone else with the same fucking TV from the first one.
All right, I'll raise you one. What? This is just a what if scenario. What if Stu Faulkner comes? Like, let's say he is an actual Ghostface killer, and Sam drops that exact same TV on Stu again. If it right before it drops on Stu, Stu goes, "Oh, not again!" And then the TV drops on his head.
Perfect.
I'll raise you one too, Birdie.
Oh,
what if it's the garage door from the first movie that they killed Tatum with?
Oh my god. Someone else is just like randomly climbing through it, like no reason. It's just there. Just try.
But you got to remember that garage door broke in Scary Movie. Oh wait, never mind. Wrong movie.
Yeah, it didn't make it. Nice cut, Bert. I'm trying to think of.
Thanks. Yeti.
Honestly, dude, I can't think of anything else that was even used as weapons. Now.
Sorry.
No, go for it.
The fax machine from 3 with the gas.
Oh.
They're like, oh, I can't see. Lights a lighter,
my god.
The whole fucking shrine explodes.
Oh my god, and everybody dies the end.
And that's the end of the movie.
Machine.
Everyone fucking died.
It could be the ice pick. It could be the ice pick from 3.
Oh, that's the murder weapon. Or clear.
Yeah.
God. I do love that part of that movie.
Me
Clear,
too.
clear.
I forgot how much I love that scene. Clear. Man, that's so good. So, Chris, great job with a bold prediction right there. And
let me tell you what else, Birdie.
Oh, I was going to start his other thing too, because I reward great bold predictions. So Chris Snyder says, self-promotion here. Come to Movie Misfits YouTube channel tomorrow for our prediction stream. I will reveal my theories on this issue. Hell yeah. So be sure to check out Chris and I believe Dana Babanner as well on their stream tomorrow over on the Movie Misfits at 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Let me tell you something else about this man. He is good at predictions, man. When it came time for Spiral a couple years ago, Book of Saul, man, he freaking nailed it, man.
He cheated. He's a Saul guy. Of course, we know he was going to get it.
It's going to be fun though. Like even if he's wrong, like there's going to be a lot of evidence there. I can guarantee you that. I can promise you that. So it's going to be a fun show for sure.
Hell yeah. Let me go ahead and go ahead, Destiny.
I just thought of one more thing. What if they do, you remember from Scream 2, the whole scene with like the cop car? What if we get something with like a cab?
Ooh, that's a
I think
good
that would
one.
be
Oh,
maybe kind of cool. Obviously, they wouldn't be like, well, actually, I've never been in a cab, but isn't there there's like a thing?
There's a glass. Yeah, it's a glass case of emotion.
So there's still something to kind of like hold them back, you know? So I don't know. Maybe that would be cool just to sort of be like New York, but not like New York. I don't know.
That brings up another point. I can tell you who the killer is not going to be, Birdie.
Who's it not going to be?
It's not going to be the cop that got his head impaled by that pole in Scream 2.
No, hell no. Oh, dude, the pole. The pole in the shrine.
Oh.
But I already got it right here. What in the middle of Times Square? Because I think Mindy was with another girl and from the trailer. What if she just starts freaking just going, I think I'm gonna love you. Isn't that what? Right in the middle of Times Square, and everybody, even Mickey comes out of nowhere in the crowd going.
God, and it's like a flash
or
mob?
his ghost, or yeah, Seth. They just do a West Side Story right there in Times Square.
I think
that could be pretty epic.
That would go along with Destiny or freaking Chad or someone from last year. I watched a video from last year saying that someone wants a Scream musical. There we go. We can deliver it to you. So let's see.
That'd be pretty cool.
All right.
I did want to bring up, Birdie, that it looks like Chris, our buddy Chris, he bought 4 memberships for some of our viewers to claim throughout the stream. So they get 1 free month when they claim it. That's really cool. That's thanks, Chris.
Dude, thank you so much, man. Chris. Yeah, dude, you didn't have to do that. Very nice. And let me go ahead and get these because, again, I know we're streaming for a long time. So let me go ahead and just get everything so we can all go home. Want to get these from Mark's. Mark Loves Horror on Instagram. Be sure to follow him. A really good dude. He says the killer reveal will be Sam because she can't get over her killer-related past to her father. Oh, and Gail Weathers will be killed off. Those are some of his predictions. That Sam one could be interesting.
I like that Sam story, man, for sure.
Destiny, any thoughts about this?
I do think the Sam thing, because again, from that trailer, like she looks like she's like losing it. Like she looks like
like she's done.
Pretty like dark, and it would just be cool to see a movie kind of take that Halloween 5 route that they wanted for your protagonist from the beginning to be the evil one in the next one. So I do think that would be cool. I don't know if that will necessarily happen, but I do like that idea, and I think she could really play that well.
God, wouldn't that be crazy? Like to go with Brad's one killer, but it'd be my therapist, and then like towards the very end, Sam just does a complete 180 and turns evil, and then Tara has, and like we had that scene where like someone's like grabbing onto Tara. What if it could be evil Sam dropping her, and then like Tara's the good guy and Sam is the bad guy in 7?
That would be pretty crazy.
God, yeah. So, damn, Mark, great point on bringing this up. So, great job. I want to be sure you get recognized there. Let's go with the next one here. Terrifier _2 says, I think Gail will die, probably Chad or Mindy too. We kind of already discussed that already, and we're kind of on the some on the side of Gail dying. Desi said Gail will live. And then so we went over that. So Terrifier 2, thank you for that. And lastly, we got Mega Movie C's comment here saying Neve Campbell is lying and she's the killer. How would that make you feel, Destiny?
I'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I would be too, because it ruins everything we've done with Sidney Prescott for 5 movies.
That would actually make me really excited. Like I said earlier,
you love difference so much you can't contain yourself.
But like I said earlier, you got to go big or go home at this point. And this is as big gets. You totally fooled the whole fan base that she's not going to be in there, and you reveal her to be the killer. That would fucking be awesome. I can't lie to that. Would it make a lot of sense from a story standpoint? Maybe, because she finds out that Sam is Billy's daughter, and maybe that sets her off. I mean, there's a storyline there that you could explore. I don't know what that does for the rest of the franchise. Maybe that devalues it, but it would be a ballsy move and something really cool. But I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I don't see it happening either. But Mega Movie C, thank you so much for that comment. And yeah, that is pretty much everything I have, unless if y'all have any last minute things you want to predict.
I have a question for y'all because I don't really have an answer myself.
Okay.
What do you think the motive's going to be?
Ooh. Okay.
Billy's mother.
For me, with the therapist, the motive is just like, I think it's just, I just know he's like just connected the same in some way. It could be like an obsession with her whole story, and he probably just got too close to home with it. I'll be honest with you, I don't know with the therapist, but with Tara, it's simple. It's that there are a lot of times where Sam abandoned Tara. That's what the story was in Scream 5 is Sam abandoned Tara just because she thought she was going to be like Billy, like her father. And I think she still resents Sam for that. I think that's going to be Tara's motive.
All right.
I think that Gail is mad that Dewey got sliced. No, I kid. I think maybe if I'm going to stick with the Kirby prediction, I think it's that it's a situation where somebody gets too close, gets too involved in this idea of Ghostface that they become Ghostface, and kind of like Sartain did in Halloween 2018, almost, where they just become so engulfed in this idea that they become the idea itself. So that's kind of what I got to go with. I think since I'm going with Kirby, I got to go with that.
Okay.
All right.
Hell yeah. And Desi, what is the motive of the question mark in Ghostface?
Oh no, I don't know.
Did
not put one thought into it, but I thought that would just be a good question because I was trying to think. I was thinking of all the other motives. Like, what else can they do at this point?
Yeah, exactly. Like just because, like, you tipped over, like you spilled my drink, you asshole. I'm gonna kill you and your whole freaking family, or something like that. So no, that was an excellent question. Checking the chat one more time here.
I got two questions.
Oh, go ahead, Brad.
Both are for Destiny. First off, are you watching Bob's Burgers at the moment?
Yeah.
There's a reflection in the background. And plus I saw you like had what? Damn it! It's been a while since I've seen Bob's Burgers. What's the girl with the hat's name?
Louise.
Yeah, I think I saw you had like a Louise doll or something near you. So I was like, yeah. See, I knew I saw that earlier. And Brad did come and do. Why would you bring that up? We were doing so good.
It was there. Gunnar Hansen's there, and so is freaking Bob and his burgers. I had to.
But I just had it playing like since I've been home. I don't know.
Yes. And second off, what's your
question?
Your favorite scary movie of the pile over there that was behind you earlier?
What's mine?
Yeah, from the pile that was behind you earlier over there.
What's my out of all of them?
Yeah, of those.
I'm gonna have to say Scream.
That's a good answer.
It's very on theme. What about you? I know you didn't see too many of them.
Tremors, for sure. The Attack
Tremors.
Pack. Yeah.
The Attack Pack. You did call that out. I was like, yeah.
Well, do you know what? Here's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to make this an excellent transition. What's coming up on the channel? I'm going to say it was The Strangers Pray at Night.
Yeah. Hey, I got the really cool little double pack from Walmart like 2 years ago, and it's the green set. I fucking love it. I love the green set, and it has the man of the mask, the green version of him on the front. So cool.
Oh hell yeah! Here's the reason why I brought that up, because of what's coming on the channel. Is some of you strangers pray at night, which the biggest fan is right here. It's going to be celebrating a 5-year anniversary next Thursday on March the 9th. It'll turn 5 years old. So we wanted to celebrate that with Destiny, because I know it's one of your top movies of all horror movies of all time. So next Friday, we're going to be having a Strangers Pray at Night live watch party, and Destiny will be one of our 2 guests. Brad is going to be on the search of a second guest to join us, and we're going to debate like crazy why we love this movie and why we hate this movie. So we want you all to join for that for next Friday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. So, Brad, we got a lot of Scream content coming up. Let's go ahead and let you talk about this one for coming Sunday.
First off, nobody hates that movie, Birdie. I just don't like it as much as you guys do.
Hate that movie.
It's not true.
True.
But yes, this weekend we got our Scream 5 live interactive review. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Although we still got to update the quote there because that's old. But nonetheless, we will still be doing that. We'll be crushing that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, a good one to talk about. And of course, right after that, on Monday, we're going to be doing our Scream 5 trivia challenge, which has been a lot of fun.
That's going to be Tuesday because, sorry, and I forgot to play the banner throughout the entire episode. So that's an epic fail on my part. But Monday, it'll be the Rocky Creed franchise ranking on Monday.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Because Creed 3 comes out tomorrow. We're really excited about that, and so we're gonna rank that whole franchise, and we don't even give a shit. It's not horror. We're just gonna do it anyway. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So we're gonna be on the lookout for that. But then Tuesday, Scream is gonna be here. The trivia challenge for Scream 5. That's gonna be fun too.
Yeah, and Destiny, I have noticed that you have not taken any of the quizzes yet. Are you scared that you will fail?
Actually, that's not the truth, Ellen, because I did take 2.
My name's not Ellen.
No,
you say Ellen?
You know when Dakota Johnson was on Ellen and she says that's not the truth, Ellen.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I took the first one on my mom's laptop though. I didn't use my phone. So I wasn't logged in. I was just
How many answers did you get right?
I want to say 9 out of 10. I think there was one that I missed.
I guess that's score for you. So that's a really good score.
I remember like a guy, like I can't remember what the question was, but it was like about like a guy who was like, it was like maybe question
Mark
6 or 7.
Ruffalo.
No, it wasn't Mark Ruffalo. I'll have to look that up, but no.
Yeah.
But have you taken the other ones?
See, I thought I took not part 2. I thought I took the second one.
Part 3, you should get 100. You should be our first 100.
Okay, I need to go back through and actually do these on my phone and not like just on my mom's laptop.
If they record them in the comment section, because if it didn't happen, if you didn't comment, it didn't happen. That's our rule.
Got it.
And remember, don't cheat because we know you're cheating.
Okay.
Sorry, Chad paid me to say that. Nah, I'm messing.
Brad's the one that started that rumor.
Santa Claus.
That I cheat.
Oh no, that's true. I actually do think that maybe she watched all the videos, the spoiler videos. She's gonna get all these right.
Oh my. Okay, before freaking things,
I'm that dedicated.
No, save all this hostility for next Friday. Let's save all that hostility. So, Brad, finish up for what's else is coming up, because again, next week it is Scream Week, because we're going to be doing some Scream videos.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun, man. We're gonna kick things off with our rapid review, probably Thursday night, Birdie, if I'm not mistaken. I think we'll be able to get that squeezed in. And then we'll do obviously next weekend we'll be doing our full live interactive movie review for Scream 6 as
Spoilers.
well. Yeah, we'll be talking spoilers, man. We'll have the skit there, which probably has nothing to do with Scream 6. But if it does, I'll be very surprised. But it's going to be fun nonetheless.
Especially if the reveal and everything plays up.
Yeah,
but anyways,
that one's short. Yeah. It's a short skit, but it's fun. It's hella fun. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. And then obviously right after that, we'll be doing our Scream franchise ranking, which probably has changed since last year. Honestly, for me, at least personally.
Yeah, I think mine's still the same, but just to see where we put Scream 6 and all this, it's going to be a lot of fun. And then last but not least, it is March. Brad, what is the big thing we do in March?
Dude, that's going to be the March Madness tournament, man. That's at the end of the month. We're going to be talking about all the 90s movies, 1990s, the biggest movies from the 1990s, which is a really hard bracket to make. And I know Brett's having, dude, honestly, Brett, I'm jealous. You're experiencing all these movies for the first time right now. It's going to be awesome. It's a great decade of movies. This isn't just horror. This is everything. And it's going to be awesome, man. Can't wait for that.
Hell yeah. And then, sorry for my rudeness, Destiny, what do you have coming up on other people's channels or on Fear Freaks?
We'll be doing, next Wednesday, Fear Freaks. We'll finally be covering Megan. We were supposed to do it yesterday, but I'm sick. And so we're going to be doing that next Wednesday, which I'm excited to watch the unrated cut. And then on the 10th is the Pray at Night watch party.
Yes.
Oh, also, sorry, Wednesday as well, after Fear Freaks, will be on Matt's channel for...
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. For the Scream 5 watch party.
Yes. So that'll be Wednesday after Fear Freaks.
Hell yeah. And are you and Brayden going to be doing anything Scream 6?
Yeah, we talked about it. And I think we want to do it also next week. I don't know what day that would be, whether it be like a Friday or Saturday or just at some point during the weekend, but we definitely want to.
Okay. Yeah, and I figure you all will. So be sure, just to follow Destiny's socials, which everything is in the description down below, including the Fear Freaks playlist. So you get all the access to the Fear Freaks episodes. And Brayden and Destiny will keep you in thought or involved about it when they're going to be doing those Scream predictions. So anything else, guys, before we log off? Because Desi, I know we kept you here for 2 hours. You've been such a trooper, and we appreciate you being on this channel with us.
Oh, I'm good. It's been a lot of fun. I love talking about Scream because it's my favorite movie. That's why I chose Scream out of my pile, because it's my all-time favorite movie, and this and Halloween are my favorite franchises. So I'm excited, and I love talking about Scream. So thank you.
Hell yeah. And sorry, I just saw this. Sebastian was laughing at you, Brad, for Creed 5.
Creed 5.
Hey, I hope we get to that point.
Creed
I like
5. Creed 5. That's why I laughed, because I was like, yeah, they sound just alike. So I would have probably made the same mistake too.
Oh man. So yeah, again, Destiny, we didn't want to do this prediction video without you. So again, thank you so much for hopping on. Everybody in the chat, I'm sorry we didn't get most of your all's comments, but again, we wanted to be careful with everything, but you all have been absolutely terrific. We appreciate each and every single one of you. And if you're watching after the fact, what do you think about our predictions? Are we freaking crazy as shit, or are we onto something with some of these predictions? Or what are your all's predictions for Scream 6 without spoiling anything? Let us know in that comment section down below, and let's get that discussion rolling, Brad.
Yeah, let's do that. And also, if y'all want to help us find the good reels, you can do so by finding us in all of our social media pages down below. Those will be in the description for you, as well as the Patreon.
Yeah, and freaking YouTube membership somewhere. There's a button somewhere on this screen. So without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and log out because I know Desi is going to pass out and be sleeping for days. And guys, thank you all so much again. Again, be careful on social media with Scream spoilers. Unfortunately, they are out there. Please be careful. We are so close. We are 1 week away, and we will see you all for the next one for Scream 5 on Sunday.